So, I'm in the middle of reading the Monica McCarthy Highland Guard series. So I've got these other books sitting on the side. So, which one should I read? Should I read them all? Should I read none? I'm trying to decide what to read. And hey, this is the Dealer Reads book series, by the way. This is where I read books, talk about books, no special effects, no theme music, no fancy mess stuff going on here. And if you could please hit the like and subscribe, I'd surely appreciate it. I have been losing. I gain 5 subscribers, then I lose 10. And then they come back one at a time. And then I get up a couple, and then I lose 5 again. Then I gain one at a time. Somebody please help me out here. At will I ever hit 1,000? Probably not. Not the way this is going. But anyway, this is my notes here. There are 3 books in this series. And Murder Between Pages, Murder Like No Other, and this one. Sugar Springs gears up for its all-class high school reunion. Mississippi bookstore owner Olive Stanley prepares to launch her largest event, a book signing with the town's legendary alum and best-selling author Wally Harrison. That's when Wally is discovered dead outside of Olive's front door, and her best friend is questioned for the crime. While the elderly ladies of Olive's Friday night book club start to investigate, Olive has no choice but to follow behind to keep them out of trouble. Yet with Wally's reputation, the suspect link only grows. So that's book 1, and we would read all 3 books. This is a very new series. There's only 2 books. The Last Word, Jerry Lewis. Obituary writer Winter Snow is no stranger to grief, and writing obituaries for the citizens of Ridgefield, Connecticut, is her way of providing comfort to those who have been in her shoes, but funerals and eulogies are meant for the dead. So when the very much alive Ricota Arlington requests her own obituary by the end of the week, Winter's curiosity is piqued, even more so when she finds Miss Arlington dead soon after. Officer Kip Michaels and his relentless partner Tom Bellini make it clear that Winter is under suspicion for the death. Drafting an obituary for someone who hasn't died yet certainly looks bad, but Winter knows that it wasn't her, and she becomes obsessed with trying to figure out who the real killer is by digging headfirst into the investigation to give Miss Arlington and herself some peace. When Winter realizes Miss Arlington was working on a revealing memoir that has now gone missing, Winter begins to wonder if the death wasn't exactly random or was it planned. Put my notes back here. This has 4 books in the series. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Lynn Truss, Psycho by the Sea. A trusted member of a local gang has disappeared partway through planning a huge heist. A violent criminal obsessed with the boiling heads of policemen has escaped Broadmoor and is rumored to be headed towards the city, while at Gosling's department store, an America's researcher has been found dead in the music selection. Inspector Sean has other things on his mind since the triumphant conclusion of his last case. Stein has so many awards and invitations coming his way that he's had to take on a secretary. But Sergeant Brunswick and Constable Cleaver are both on the case. There are 4 books in this series. This is a standalone. I'm still not sure. It caught me because of the title. I was thinking of possibly doing a genealogical if-then. And this might show up if I decide to do that. I haven't decided yet. There's another book out there that has this title, so I might gather them up. I'm not sure yet. But it has the good paper. And usually, I may be incorrect, but usually when the publisher puts out the good paper, they know that the book's going to sell. They've got a good author. That's just my hypothesis on it. So the ancestor, Danielle Churisun. It feels like a fairy tale when Alberta Burt Monte receives a letter addressed to Countess Alberta Montalbano that claims she has inherited a noble title and a castle in Italy. While Burt is more than a skeptical, the mystery of her aristocratic family's past and the chance to escape her stressful life in New York for a holiday in Italy are too good to pass up. At first, her inheritance seems like a dream come true, a champagne-drenched trip on a private jet to Italy, lawyers with lists of artworks and jewels bequeathed to her, a helicopter ride to an ancestral castle in the Italian Alps below Mont Blanc, a portrait of relatives Bert never knew existed. But her ancestry has a dark side, and Bert soon learns that her family history is filled with secrets. As Bert begins to unravel the truth, she realizes that her true inheritance lies not in the legacy of her ancestors and treasures, but in her genes. So we'll see. I'm not sure yet. I'm on the fence. This last one, there are 8 books in this series. So I've got to go find them all. Digging up history. When a summer intern at Preservation Society discovers an aged document hidden in the binding of an antique book, Society President Nell Pratt is intrigued by the possibilities. Is it a valuable historic document or just a useless scrap of paper? When analysis reveals that it's a hand-drawn map of one of Philadelphia's oldest neighborhoods, Nell learns that the area is being excavated for a new real estate development and may hold long-buried secrets from the city's historic heyday. Determined to get to the bottom of the map's origins and what it might tell her about the mysterious plot of land, now will have to contend with a construction company owner who disappears, a former society board member who's harbors a dark secret her entire life, and a remarkable discovery that may have the dead turning over in their graves. So that's the other one. There's 8 books in this one. So this is not the first series. The first one is Fundraising the Dead. I would have to gather them all up. So that's that. That's this. After I finish Monica McCarthy, that's the pile I'm looking at to possibly read or not read. I haven't really decided yet. So let me know in the comments. Have a good one. Oh, don't forget Star Trek Voyager recaps on Fridays. JD Robb, Eve Dallas. Characterizations on Saturday. Unboxing on Sundays, and of course Flashback Mondays, and of course my daily book reviews. Have a good one. Oh, and don't forget, every night at 7:45 on the D. Louise book series, we are reading Echo in the Bone, Written in My Own Heart's Blood, and Go Tell the Bees That I Am Gone. And if by the end of Bees, the new book has not come out yet, because someone was hinting at a fall 2026. If it has not come out by the time I have finished Bees, we will go back and start with Outlander. So have a good one.